welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and it is time for March Shop My Stash. And this month I pulled out a few little blushes. I have been really wanting to reuse the Glossier Cloud Paint. I could swear I had two of these. Did I declutter one? Did I always only have one? I don't remember. But in my heart, I feel like I had two of them. I don't know. But this is the only one I found in the drawer. This is the shade Puff. This is what it looks like. I've been really wanting to reuse this because I haven't touched this in I don't even know how long. And then as I was digging around for that, I pulled out these two Rare Beauty blushes. I have this little tiny sample here. This is the shade Hope. And I remember really liking this one. And then I pulled out this one here in the shade Joy. And this one right here, I'm really excited to use because I want a Patrick Ta blush. There's one in particular that I want so bad. I don't remember the name. She's the Moment, maybe? It's a coral one. Oh my God, I want it so bad. But I'm not a fan. I say I'm not a fan of the blushes. I bought the Patrick Ta blush palette for holiday a couple of years ago. I used one of them and I didn't like it. It was way over the top pigmented and I didn't like it. Sold it on Poshmark. Actually, I think Bridget bought it. Hopefully she likes it. And I never really thought about them ever again, but there's a new shade. Oh my gosh, I want it so bad. So I'm hoping this little color here can fill that void. It's like a beautiful coral. Ugh. I put it on my Sephora Loves list immediately. It's so pretty. But I'm hoping this will kind of, I'll feel like I have it. I don't know. So I pulled out those. I also pulled out one of the blush mallows from JCat Beauty. This is the shade Tutti Fluffy. I hate that name. Why did they name it Tutti Fluffy? It just doesn't come out of your mouth right. I don't know. It's like a Super Shock formula from ColourPop. So it's kind of like a putty type of blush, but it's really nice. And it's a pretty color and I thought, ooh, spring is on the way and I want spring on my face. I also pulled out this. I know I'm pulling out a lot of cheek stuff, but I don't know. I just want to try some cheek stuff. I pulled out the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush Highlight in the shade Luminoso. So when Milani came out with the Luminoso collection, I want to say it was around this time-ish last year. I was all about it. I was like, oh my God, I want that stuff. I want it. And it's cool because they kept it in their permanent line. So they still have the Luminoso eyeshadow palette. I'm not interested in trying it. I'm not a fan of Milani's eyeshadow formula for the most part. And the packaging of that palette is just so, I don't know, I just don't like it. And of course the blush, they re-promoted the blush, which is already really popular. But I did buy this and I swatched it out this morning and I just, it's a highlight, but it's not, ew, hold on. Oh, is that the, oh, the applicator. Can you see those chunks right there? It's the fabric from the applicator is coming off in the swatch. I swatched it this morning and it did not do that. That's weird. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, I'll work around it, I guess. Yeah, there's like pieces of fabric in there. Okay. Anyway, there's a swatch of it. I tried this out I think one time since I bought it and it's too dark for me, but maybe I used too much. I'm gonna try to put this on the cheeks and mix it in with the blush, I think, kind of make it work that way. I also pulled out the Flower Beauty Jet Set Invisible Powder Spray. I haven't used this in a very long time. And the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. This is something I want to use up. I want to use this up this year. I really like this primer. I put it on my loves list. I could do without the gold flecks that are in there because you could see them on your face unless you're using like a heavy coverage or something. But those are the things I want to pull out this month, and I want to pull out a couple of eyeshadow palettes. I want to start working my way through my palettes. I don't know, I'm not going to get to every single one this year. I already know it because I have so freaking many. I want to work my way through the palettes. So I'm just going to go to my little cabinet there. I'll show you where they're at right now, actually. Okay, so this is where some of the palettes are. They're here, 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 and here. I have some in my drawers as well. But I literally just want to start over here. I'm going to pick out 3 And I'm literally just gonna work through each one, touch every single one, or as many as I can this year. So let's see what is here. Ooh, the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. Cool. All right, that's exciting. This looks like a Lorac palette if I've ever seen one. The Lorac Pro palette, and let's see what the next one is. Looks like Viseart. Oh my gosh, look at this. I thought I didn't have this anymore. The Flower Beauty Jungle Lights palette. Cool. Okay, I feel like it wasn't that long ago that I was looking for this palette, but I could have sworn I was keeping this in the drawers here, so when I didn't find it, I didn't even go look over there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I still have this. Okay, this is, I think, the palette that I want to wear today, but let me show you what else I got. So Flower Beauty Jungle Lights, it's 6 shades. All of them are like super intense, foiled, crazy eyeshadows. Let's hope it's still good. Oh my gosh, it's still good. I'm so excited about this. Oh my gosh. What's happening to my life? Oh my God. Something's happening. Something's happening. Look at that. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am right now. Ah! Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. I'm very excited if you can't tell. Okay, let me show you the other two I pulled out. The Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. I feel like I'm gonna love working through my eyeshadow palettes this way because I'm gonna have to just use all of them. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this. So this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette back when it was still called Kat Von D. And this is a very matte, complete opposite of the Flower Beauty palette. Very, very matte, neutral palette. I haven't used this in a long time. I'm excited. And then this is one that has been on my to use list for a long time. It's the Lorac Pro palette. I love this super ultra slim packaging. I love it. I love how it feels in the hand. It's got that matte texture, kind of like NARS packaging, but not that intensely matte. It's just it's nice. You do get a mirror, and then again, another very neutral palette here. You get a row of mattes and a row of shimmers. I don't think they make this anymore, do they? I don't know, but I remember when this came out. If you were on beauty YouTube when this palette came out, you remember the craze. You remember the craze. It was just a fun time. YouTube back then was so fun. It's still really fun, but it was a different time. And I feel nostalgic for that time every now and then. Yes, I'm so excited. Let me clean off my fingertips and the swatches, BRB. Okay, so first thing, I'm gonna put on the primer. This is the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. I pulled this out a couple times for Shop My Stash already, and I can't believe I haven't finished it up. It's just a nice smoothing, blurring primer. It's really nice. I wish it didn't have those gold flecks in it though, because the gold doesn't do anything at all. It's just there. And I feel like they put it in there so you feel like you're using gold on your face. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about these palettes. I really want to try to use as many palettes as I can this year and work through them and get to know them. I have so many that I keep just for nostalgia's sake that I don't even use, like the Lorac Pro palette. And I want to use them. You know, it takes a very long time to use up a powder product anyway. So it's not like, oh, I never use it because I don't want to use it up. I do feel that way about a lot of stuff, but it takes a long time to use stuff up, even if you're using it every single day. So why not get some use out of it, you know? Use the nostalgic stuff. Gonna wipe off the eyebrows real quick. I feel like I picked some blushes that are a little colorful, a little more intense, but you know what? I'm gonna use this anyway, and the blush is just gonna have to deal with it. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to use. I'm gonna use a couple of shades from this, the Shade and Light Eye Palette, just to kind of do a little something on the eye, and then one of these as a nice pop on the lid. I want to use all of these right now. I'm so freaking excited. I think I might go for that one though. The only thing I'm hoping is that they don't look crepey, because sometimes with these shades that are super, super metallic or foiled, they might look a little, they can look a little crepey on your eyes, especially if you overdo it, you know? I think I'm just gonna go for like these two right here, and I don't know, we'll just see what happens. Oh, that's really pretty. I'm very excited. I don't know if I said that enough already. Shopping your stash, let me tell you, you've got to shop your stash. If you have a lot of makeup and you tend to reach for the same stuff all the time, I do try to switch it up. You know, I do the shop my stash videos every single month, but the eyeshadow palettes, I don't get up and go get one all the time. I reach for whatever's in these drawers here. And I do have two drawers there that say palettes on them. I do have a drawer for small palettes, but I tend to reach for those a lot more. And when in doubt, I just skip eyeshadow altogether. But every time I do eyeshadow, I'm always like, I'm so glad I did that. It's just fun. The one drawer I really need to start using is the face palette drawer. I went through it the other day and I was like, oh my God, I forgot I had that. And I forgot I had this and that. I really want to start using that too. Okay, just a little something. I don't even think I'm gonna reach for that other color, actually. Okay, now, which color? Oh, I think every single one of these would look okay with that crease color I did. I really want to go for this one. Oh my gosh. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'm hoping they're not crepey. This here is the shade Wild. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let's see. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Let me zoom in. Check it out. Get out of town. Why don't I use this? How long? Okay, I genuinely thought I decluttered this because I couldn't find it. And Flower Beauty came out with another palette like this. It's called something else, but it's the same kind of thing. 6 insanely foiled and metallic eyeshadows. I don't remember what it's called, and I wanted to buy it, but I thought, well, if I bought the other one and I decluttered it, I guess I didn't like it that much. I can't believe I have this. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, this, oh my gosh. This deserves its own review. This deserves its own review. I don't feel like it's coming across on camera at all. Because you know how sometimes the way the light hits glimmer, it kind of looks like it's not there? Oh my God. I'm just using this shade right here, just stamping here on the outer part, just to give a little bit of dimension. Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. I always want to use this one more, the Dior Face and Body Foundation, the Backstage one. It's just not the right shade, and I always feel like it's one shade too dark. And I wore this to work not too long ago. I'm gonna pick it out anyway. I wore this to work not too long ago, and I found, like, I think I wiped my mouth after I ate food, and it erased some of the foundation around my mouth, and you could clearly see that the foundation was a different shade than my face. But it's okay. I'm gonna use it anyway. And I'm pretty sure they reformulated this. This is the old formulation, but I have the shade 1N. It looks okay. What was I thinking? I don't know. I just always feel like it's not the right shade. I don't know. Oh my gosh, the weather is warming up. It's so nice outside, but it's also a trick. It's a trick. If you are a gardener and you love being outside, I'm new to outdoor gardening-ish. I'm still learning. But I feel like if you're a gardener, you're always learning. You're never really gonna know everything. You're always gonna experiment. Anyway, it's a trick. The weather starts warming up, so you start thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna go buy some plants and start planting. And then in a couple weeks, there's gonna be a freeze and a cold snap. It happens every single year. Mother Nature loves to play tricks on us. And that's how I'm feeling right now. I was like, oh my God, I wanna go buy some plants. But the garden centers don't even have the plants right now because they know better. But it feels so good outside. I think today it's gonna be in the 60s. It's really nice. I like this. Every time I use this, I wonder why I don't use it more. I'm gonna keep this out for the whole month. Okay, the concealer under my eyes, I'm gonna use the NYX Pro Fix Stick. This is the pink one. I can't get enough of this. I am shocked at how freaking good it is. I like to apply it with my fingertips though. I feel like it warms it up and thins it out, so I don't get too much, because that's my pet peeve with color correctors on the under eyes. I don't like having 2 layers of stuff. But with this, it's so thin, at least the way that I like to apply it. So when you go in with your actual concealer on top, it doesn't feel or look like a heavy, like another layer. And it works so good. Like, look at my under eyes. Can't get enough. I'm gonna wait on concealer for just a sec. I didn't get any powder out. You know what? I'm gonna use this one, the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. There's not very much left in here, and I want to try to use it up. So let's use this just for the sake of trying to use stuff up, you know? So I just put it on the perimeter of the face very lightly, little on the neck, not too much. Yeah, I'll keep this in here. I want to use that up. Okay, I'm gonna do the Milani one, and I don't know about this color with this eye. I think I'm gonna go with this one. The Rare Beauty blush in the shade Hope. I know this is like the tiniest sample ever, but it's actually really nice. You don't need a lot of that. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my hand first because I'm hoping the fabric isn't falling off all over my face. So I'm just gonna get a little of the blush of the highlighter here. And how do I do it? No, I forgot to put bronzer on first. I'm gonna go for some Tarte Park Avenue Princess. I haven't used this in a while. This is one of my favorites. It's a favorite that I rarely pull out. I don't know why. I guess because I feel like I always use it. But I do want to try some new bronzers. I haven't bought a bronzer in a while. I just really like the ones I have, you know? Like, I'm even looking, like, what was the newest bronzer I bought? I think it was this one? The Wet n Wild Alice in Wonderland. And then before that, I don't even know. I haven't bought one in a long time. But I really want to try the House Labs bronzer. I was looking at them at Sephora not too long ago, and they look really nice. Ooh, I haven't used this in a while. I like it. Okay, that's going in the drawer. Okay, now for this highlight. I think I'm just gonna put it on the sponge. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna kind of put it on, or I'm gonna put blush so it can kind of blend in together. You know what? That's pretty. I don't know the last time I put this on. I feel like I probably put it on straight on my face and it was dark. Ooh. You know what? That's pretty. Okay. Maybe my application. You know, this is why you gotta keep trying stuff out. That's really nice. I like it. Okay, now I want to go for the Rare Beauty blush. I'm just gonna do a dab. I don't really remember this blush, to be honest. Holy crap. Okay. Oh yeah, a little goes a long way. Pretty. Those 2 little dots was exactly enough. Let's dip in again. 2 dots. I watched that video. There was a lady who did 2 dots of blush. I don't know which blush she was using. It looked like Juvia's Place maybe. She did 2 dots, but they were way bigger than the dots I did. It looked like she had like a bingo dabber and did 2 dots. And she was trying to blend it out, and it was like this huge, crazy thing. And at the end, she's like, well, that's me trying my new makeup. Oh my God, it was so funny. But you know, it happens to all of us, especially if you've never tried the product before. Anyway, the blush, very subtle, but very pretty. I'm pretty sure if I used an extra dot, it'd be more intense. But I didn't want the blush to compete too much with the eyes, which I'm loving. Let's put on some under eye concealer. I'm actually gonna use the Haus Labs Triclone. You know what? I didn't put any concealer in my face, I just noticed. But I'm gonna use the Haus Labs Triclone Concealer. Just a little on the under eyes. I've been really liking this under eye concealer lately. I actually went in to Sephora because I wanted to try the Natasha Denona concealer, because I ran out of the Kulfi, and the Dior Backstage one is like on its last leg. I feel like I have 1 use left in that thing. So I wanted to get something else, and I wanted the Natasha Denona one. And when I swatched them all, the shade I picked out, that of course was out of stock, and a worker was there, and she's like, well, let me show you something similar. And she showed me the Kosas Revealer Concealer, which I probably should have used today. I completely forgot. I haven't used it yet. We shall see. Okay, what is next? I almost want a little more highlighter though, but it's pretty. You know what? I'm gonna leave it there. I like it. Eyebrows. I enjoy doing that every day. And I'm still really enjoying just using powder in my brows. I almost bought a powder at Ulta from the Ulta Beauty line. They have a brow powder in a little case, and it comes with a brush as well, and 2 powders. I really want to get a cooler toned powder for my brows. I don't know why, I'm just really wanting to have cooler, darker brows lately. But I can't find one. I can't find one that I love. This is the Soap & Glory Brow Lamination Wax. Love it so much. And I've been very into eyeliner lately. The Ulta Beauty Automatic Eyeliner in the shade Matte Black. I'm loving it, so I'm definitely going to put some of this on. And I still have not found a nice way to apply eyeliner in a video because I go like this. All right, just on the waterline. I love it. Now let's do another shade from the Shade and Light Eye Palette. I'm so excited to use these palettes. I can't even tell you. I mean, I did tell you like 100 times earlier. I'm just gonna use this shade right here again. That one right there. Just on the lower lash line a little bit. No, you know what? It kind of looks cool with just the eyeliner. Yeah, just a little. Just a little, maybe on the outside. Yeah, that's nice. And it smudged the eyeliner just a little bit. Ooh, pretty. I love it. It's so nice. I'm loving that shadow from the Flower Beauty palette so much. If you still have this and use it, let me know. I kind of want to do a whole video on that. It's so pretty. Setting spray, I'm still just going to be using the Ulta Beauty Dewy Makeup Setting Spray. This is the one I'm currently working through. You know what? I forgot to use this. And I'm pretty sure I said I forgot to pull out a powder earlier. I forgot I pulled out this spray powder from Flower Beauty. I'll use it next time. And I'm gonna work my way through all of my setting sprays before I buy a new one. Or I'm gonna do my best. And let's throw on the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Coral Fixation. This is what it looks like. Ooh! I should pull out an older gloss. I really should. Too late. I really should pull out an older one. Let's see. Oh my goodness. This! The Pixie... I don't know if it's called a gloss or what, but it's the shade Honey Sheen. Look at this! When did I buy this? I don't even know. Ooh, it smells like dental floss. Let's put a little on top anyway. I almost forgot to put on mascara. I was like, there's my finished look, but you know what? It doesn't look bad without mascara, or am I crazy? I kind of like it. Let's do some Sky High mascara from Maybelline in the shade Burgundy. Gotta do it. If you bought this mascara, the burgundy one, let me know what you think of the formula, because I feel like this is very, very different from the regular Sky High formula. It's a lot thicker, and it really bulks up the lashes a lot faster. The original Sky High I do find to be very wet. Very, very, very wet, and this one never has been that way. It's always so thick. Not in a bad way, I love it. But let me know if you think the same thing. Ooh, okay. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, that's the finished look. I'm sure you know I freaking love it. I loved every single thing that we used today. I already really enjoy where I lost all the products all of a sudden. The eyes, I love the blush, that subtle highlight. I love it so much. I'm so excited to continue using these products this month. The palettes alone, the Flower Beauty Jungle Lights, Kat Von D, and the Lorac Pro palette. I'm really excited about these. The blush colors, again, cannot wait to get some more use out of these and the Milani highlight. I'm gonna experiment again with maybe mixing it with the blush, like maybe getting a little of this one on the hand and then this one and mixing it. We'll see what I come up with. If you are not shopping your stash yet, do me a favor. Go pick out some products, some stuff you haven't used in a while, the back of the drawer, the bottom of the makeup bag, the shelf. If you have your makeup set on a shelf like I do, like with the palettes, just start at one end and pick some stuff out and use it. You never know. Like if this didn't get picked today just randomly like how I did, where I was like, I'm just starting on one end and the other, I would not have picked this out because, I don't know, I would have said, oh, it's just another palette like this. I use shades like that all the time, but I'm excited to use it. So shop your stash, you will thank yourself later, and you'll feel like you have new makeup. I feel like this is all brand new makeup to me. Like I went out shopping and put it on my face. Like look how excited I am about it. Anyway, that is it. Let me know some products you've shopped your stash for this month. I will love to know. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss my next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.